So the other day I put up a video talking about the successes that men had in 2024 in raising awareness on men's and boys' issues and how excited I was for the new year and the changes that we can bring about over the next 12 months. And I also talked a bit in another video about the struggles that men face when trying to get help and how there's a ton of men out there who create more problems for men than any woman or feminist could ever dream of doing. Now, both those videos were supposed to be positive and uplifting, but as is always the case, the naysayers had to put their word in otherwise. The naysayers, the guys that are defeatist, who say there's no point in doing anything as nothing is going to change, or that it's weak for men to have emotions or show them, or that it's impossible to find help for men because no one cares about helping them. All comments that I saw on those videos and others I've done. Now, to be fair, the majority of the responses that I get to my various videos are absolutely amazing and overwhelmingly positive. But the one thing that I've seen those naysayers often say, and why I wanted to address it in this video, is that there's no place for men to go, no men's groups, no safe spaces. And to be fair, they're largely right in many places, which is why I wanted to let you know that, first of all, this space right here is a safe space. While I don't believe in blocking or silencing those that don't approve of what we do here at Men Need to Be Heard, I do my best to make this a place where men can come and feel free to speak their minds and share their thoughts, feelings, and emotions, as so many of you do. But I also get that this is a public place and many aren't comfortable doing that. And plus, let's be honest, the social media gods don't like what we're doing and will often take our messages down. Which is why I'm working on a couple of things that I'll be announcing very shortly, where I and some others, including some you may already know, are putting together an organization that's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a place where men can truly get the support, guidance, and care they need, and an organization that will be completely dedicated to bringing about change, real change. Change to address the various issues that men and boys face, including things like the bias against fathers in family court, or the lack of services for male victims of domestic violence, or the atrocious lack of caring and support for boys in schools. That's just a small list, and the full list is endless. But I'm here to tell you, this isn't going to be some fly-by-night organization. The group that we're putting together are all experienced men and women who've already made a difference, and who are coming together and joining forces to build on the work that we've all already been doing. As they say, there's strength in numbers, and this is going to be just that. So that's all I can tell you for now. We're going to be making announcements in the very, very near future with more details, and we'll even be covering it on the live show, so stay tuned for that. But I also want to throw out a challenge to those who say there are no safe spaces for men to go to in their community. It's something I've talked about previously, but I want to mention it again here. And what I want to say is this. To all those naysayers and the guys out there who say there's no support, no place for men to go to get help, instead of complaining or whining about it, do something about it. For example, if there's no local group in your area for men, go create one. As I've said before, it's not really that hard and doesn't cost any real money at all. You can go to a local church or other nonprofit group and ask them if you can use their space for an hour or two a week. You can go to your local government or the library, most of which have spaces that can be had very cheap, if not free, for you to use. I've never had to pay anywhere for any of the groups that I've run. Let them know what you're looking to do, that you're looking to help men by providing a place where they can come and talk about their struggles. Talk about their issues without fear of judgment or ridicule or having it come back and bite them in the ass. You'll actually find people are very supportive of that. And once you do, you need to start letting people know it exists. You can do things like putting flyers up or using social media. Hell, back in the day, I even was able to get the local newspaper to do a story about the group I was running to help me get the word out. Now, I'll be upfront. It's probably going to go slowly at first. You may only get 1 or 2 or 3 people. But as the saying goes, if you build it, they will come. But it can't and won't happen if someone doesn't step up and get it started. So instead of spending your time bitching online and trolling me or anyone else about the need for change, be the change. Be the one who creates a solution instead of saying there isn't one. And I'll close by saying this. When I created my men's DV survivor support groups so many years ago, it was what helped me to heal. It was what brought about the change that I needed in my life. Because the one who got the most benefit from it was not the other men in the group, though they most certainly did, as they will tell you. It was me. And I can say this with absolute certainty. If you take that step, if you start a group, you will change lives. You may even save one. And that's something you can be proud of. Damn proud of. Honestly, I think you could be more proud of that than any other accomplishment you could ever make in your life. Just saying.